You there, you right there. Thank you for coming to my channel. I thought I'd do a follow-up on me sewing. If this is your first time here, I'm so new. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. Thank you for coming along with me. If you are a returning guest or a returning family member, thank you guys for coming back. I sure appreciate you being here. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to hook up some mics to make sure you guys can hear me okay. So I make sure I'll do that the next time. And I hope I'm talking loud enough for you guys to hear me. But here, so just following up, this is some of the fabric that I sewed two together, then I sewed four together. And so this is what it came out to be. Now I just got through ironing my seams, as I was explaining to you guys yesterday. When you turn it on the other side, you have to iron down your seams. And you iron your seams. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Hey, queen. Thank you for coming in and joining me. I sure appreciate you being here. And I'm not trying to copy how you say it, but it's so intricate the way you speak. Hey, queen. Thank you for joining me. I sure appreciate you being here. So I'm sorry. You can hear me just fine. Great, 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 great. Okay, so now you can also chime in on here, sweetie, because you know way more about what I'm doing than I do. So the ladies I've been watching as far as quilting, they say to press your seams towards your darker colors. So I just got through ironing all of this, and I ironed it down, and then I turned it on the other side and gave it a little spritz. So what I'm doing now is I'm about to do some cutting. I wanted to just follow up and do some cutting. I'm glad you caught me too, Queen. I don't know how to send people out and let them know I'm here. I know a lot of people is used to being on with Miss Derica tonight, but uh, she ended early tonight. So something told me, hey, just jump on here. You're working. Maybe somebody would like to see what I'm doing. I do have a goal, and this is for people that's watching the replay. If you're watching my replay, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I have a goal. I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers by the end of this month. I said by the end of the year, but that is the end of this month. So come on here, y'all. Help me get there. I only need a few more people, though. So, Miss Unbiased, if you know how to send out some shares and tell people I'm here, could you do that for me? Because, I'm still learning how to work the YouTube and everything. So, and I'm only going to be on here a short time. I'm just going to show me actually cutting the squares and what they're going to look like. So, I'm cutting 9-inch squares. And as you can see, this one is totally uneven. So, what I'm doing is putting it on my self-healing cutting mat. I'm starting to at least get my first line squared away and cut evenly. I could have had you guys on here a lot sooner, but I found out I wasn't cutting that good. Hello, Eric. How are you doing there? I think that's Eric. I can't see real good far away. I probably need to have another camera on over here so I can see people's wording a lot better. I don't want to miss anybody, any conversations that's going on. So I do want to, okay, where am I? How do I do my own channel? Y'all know that's a shame. Okay, I'm live. Okay, so here I am. I guess, okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm by. Okay. Yeah, that is Eric. Thank you. Yes, I'm talking to you. It's pronounced Eric, right? I hope so. Okay, so yes, I'm talking to whoever's out there listening. And you know what? Miss Joy ain't got no problem with talking to herself. People say, if you talk to yourself, you're crazy. But guess what? I haven't found a better friend to talk to than myself. That's somebody going to keep my secrets. We can laugh about the same things and we think the same things is funny. So yeah, I talk to myself. So as I was saying here, I'm new beginning to sewing, and oh, thank you so much. Uh, I'm learning how to make squares. I would like to make a quilt. What I'm trying to do, I don't know if you know Miss Linda from Crafting Cousins. Her and Miss Shawn. See, there go my square. Ain't that pretty? That's nice, huh? So what I'm gonna do is I'll take squares like this one, and I'll turn one this way and turn this one the other way and sew them together. And then I'll just have squares, all different kind of squares. Right. I started off with what they call a jelly roll, and I needed four strips. No, 40 strips. So I had my 40 strips, and I'm making now. I didn't realize how big a 40 strip quilt would be. So I think I'm going to do more than 40 because I have a whole lot. I don't know if I sold this to you. This is your fault here, Miss Unbiased. Can you see all this material in this bag? All these fat quarters and what do you call them? Layer cakes and cutie this and yeah. I just been on a rampage. So I'll be hooking some more colors up here as we go. But I wanted to make sure everybody knew I was doing a follow-up from me sewing the two stripes yesterday. Was that yesterday? I think it was. The two stripes. I said stripes. I meant strips. I took two strips and sewed them together. And then today I took each one of those two strips and I sewed them into four. So now I have four strips. Hello, thank you for coming in. Please, oh, thank you so much for the cut. Yeah, the colors are bright. I wanted something happy and nice because as I'm doing this, I am so happy because I never in my life knew how to sew. And I've never sewn. Was that 8? Oh my God, wait a minute, y'all. I think I messed up on. Ooh, yeah, I messed up on that one. I throw that one to the side. I found out when you mess up, throw it to the side. You can use it for something else later. I cut it on the 8, but I started at the 2 instead of starting at the 0. Okay, so now we have an 8. And I got enough for just one more here, so. And it don't matter how many squares from what these quilting ladies. And I found out the lady's name I've been watching. Her name is Chelsea. And her channel is, because I like to give credit where credit is due. You know learned most of my stuff here from you, Miss Unbiased, Patrice, Eve, Shay Shay, Making It with Marilyn. I learned most of my everything, the lingo and everything from you guys. And then when I decided to move forward and I bought that sewing machine, I started studying sewing, strictly sewing channels. So this lady's name is Miss Chelsea, and her channel is She Sews Seams. So it's She Sews, SEW, Seams. And her name is Chelsea. And she is so fun and pleasurable to watch. And everything she does is for a new beginner. So I found it very easily. Tomorrow I will be going out, Miss Unbiased, and finding me some of those dish mats. I decided I'm gonna make those some Christmas presents. According to Miss Chelsea, I could make a couple of them in one day and have plenty of gift presents to give out. Okay, so if you haven't decided, oh, is that the last one? I guess that's the last one. So as you guys can see here, I have plenty. So what I'll do is divide the colors up and mix the colors up. See, I have all different colors here. And like I said, it's going to go one way. The stripes will go one way this way and then lay on the other way. Then another one will go like this one over here is a different one. This one will go this way, and then another one will go this way over here. So I don't know if you guys can you see that pretty good? I hope so. Yeah, it looks like it's very fun to make. Maybe we can sit down and do something together, Miss Unbiased. It is so funny. Now, oh, I left the thing over there. When I originally got these jelly rolls, and Joanne got jelly rolls on sale, they're normally $14.99, and there's 20 strips in there. But you buy one, you get one free, so you get them for $7 or $7.50 a piece. So you take two of those 20 inch strips, and then you sew straight line, straight line, straight line. Look, you couldn't tell me yesterday I wasn't making me a whole three-piece suit making them straight lines. I was sewing, y'all. You could not believe me. I was definitely sewing. Hey, Miss Sean, okay, you came in right on time, Miss Sean. This is you here. This is you. I was gonna surprise you tomorrow, you and Miss Linda. That I don't know if you got to see me sewing yet. I'm doing the strips. I was doing the strips, and now just got through showing them how I ironed it down and how I ironed my seams down and everything, and how I'm cutting out my squares. And I was hoping by tomorrow that I have all these squares put together for you, Miss Sean, and you, Miss Linda, that I have them all put together. And please consider sending my video out to share, because I'm trying to reach a goal by the end of this month. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, Queen. If I haven't spoke to anyone that's not here, because I got to keep remembering how to look down. Oh, hey, Nikki, how you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. It's been a while. I'm glad to see you here. I'm on a new adventure. I'm sewing now. Can you believe it? Miss Joy ain't never sewed before. Anyway, I was going to make this a short video, but I am so excited, you guys. I am really, really excited. Like I was saying, I'm taking the squares here, and they're different. They were just straight strips, 40 strips, two a piece. Then you take the two and turn them into four. Hi, Mr. Londa, how you doing? Look, I'm sewing. They say you're going to get a sewing machine too, and you eventually going to sew. Hi, Queen. I give you much honor and respect, because I learned how to at least be very honest with people on here. Channel is going to be about making relationships. It's going to be how to get along with the mailman and your boss and everything while we learn how to craft together. So I don't know how to do all the things, but the things I do know how to do, I'm going to bring them to you. Delonda, you crazy. And well, not you crazy, but you're definitely funny. I quoted you several times yesterday in my sewing video because I love the way you say at the end or in the middle of your thing. If you like the contents you see here, please like the video, consider subscribing to my channel, and oh, I messed up, because I do upload videos every single week, and that's going to be new me going forward. I hope I do it every single week. You know, they say what is it, when you copy somebody, that's the greatest form of flattery. Believe me, Miss Delonda and Miss Unbiased, I really do admire you guys so very much. You have oh God, don't do it, Joy. You guys have really became a part of my family. And now I always hear you saying Big Rooster. Big Rooster, you in here? I sure appreciate you coming in. I always see you over in Unbiased and Darika's channel. Please consider coming over here. Now, I'm not sure that I think I subscribe to your channel. I don't know if it's Chevy or not, because that's the one I subscribe to. Yes, that is. Okay, great. So, yes, consider subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to make a deadline by the end of this month. So, bottom line, Miss Joy is sewing. She sewed just strips. You took two strips and sewed them together. Then you took them two strips and you sewed them together. You got four. Now you take four and you cut a 9-inch square. So your squares can go one way, your lines go one way, and then you turn it the other way, they go a different way. Okay? That's just it. And you sew them all together. Now that is just from what I understand and that I'm learning. Oh, okay. Thank you so very much, Miss Shawn. And thank you, Mr. Rooster. You know, I wanted to ask, why they call you Big Rooster? That's a unique name. I just asked about that. But anyway, tomorrow I plan on having this completed so I can do like Miss Linda did a couple of weeks ago, wave it around and say, look what she been doing. So I was gonna surprise them and say, look what I did in a week. I did the unboxing and then I did the sewing and I threaded my needle and wound my bobbin. I'm like, oh my God, all this is such a miracle to me. I think I found my new niche, or they say niche, whichever one they want to say. But my niche is praying for people and making friends and relationships. I love that. And so that's what this channel is going to be about, and crafting right along. Okay. Uh, hey Val, how you doing? I'm supposed to call you back, huh? I got on here and I found my cutting board. She was I was on the phone talking with her and I couldn't find my cutting board. So I found it and it's a lot smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was much bigger than this. Maybe that's why I couldn't find it. I was looking for something much bigger. Here it is down here, if you can see this little purple thing here. But it did the job. Here's all my squares. I just really wanted to do a follow-up. I wanted people to see that not only did I sew them, I put them all together. Now, I haven't counted this to see, oh my God, this is a lot here. I haven't counted them to see exactly how many squares I have here, but I have quite a few squares. I figure I should put them together. One lady said to take them and put them in by tens, and then that way you can count them and you can see how big a quilt you're going to make. I think this is the size of a throw. Around this house, don't nobody throw nothing. We lay down and sleep. So I think I'm going to have to make this a lot bigger. So I'll be adding in some fat quarters. I have some more different color fat quarters. Thank you, baby. I'm so proud of myself, but I'm proud of who I got it from. You started me with them bags, you and Miss Eve and Patrice and even Miss Delonda. Y'all was making those bags. And I'm like, oh, they making it. I could do that. It's just a square and they sewed the line and cut. I could do that. So I bought the sewing machine. You guys know I bought the sewing machine almost 3 months ago. And I just unboxed it last Saturday. It took me 3 weeks to read the manual because I kept going over and over on the manual. I'm like, okay, this don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That's why I started. Oh, would you stop, little doggy? Oh, would y'all? You know what? Hey, Delonda, I got a little dog, but Milo eat my little dog. Come on, Remy. Come on, show people. You're walking slow now. Is you sleepy? Come on over here. Don't embarrass me while I'm trying to show people your cuteness. Come on, girl. Okay. Here we go, y'all. This is Remy. Say hello, y'all. Say, hey, Papa coming in the house. Papa off work. I'm going to bark at Papa. That's got to be Papa or my son, one. One of them coming in this door.
Remy.
Oh, that's Papa. Look, she's trying to go. You say bye to the people first. Say, my name is Remy, and I only weigh 3 pounds. I am. She on the camera. I'm on live, and I was trying to introduce her to everybody.
Remy.
This is their first time they seeing her.
Oh.
She so the go on, run to Papa. Go on, Lord have mercy. She know Papa usually have treats for her, so she in a hurry to get over there. But yeah, Remy, she's I think she's finna be 4 years old now. She was born around Thanksgiving time, so we just had Thanksgiving again. So she's 3 pounds. But again, I'm gonna give homage where homage is due. I would have never thought about sewing or doing any of this stuff if I had not watched you guys. Yeah, her name is Remy. Yeah, she's a teacup, right? She stayed under 1 pound for the longest. We were scared she was never gonna gain no weight. but she finally gained some weight. She stayed 2 pounds for the longest. We just started feeding her some of that. Look, my daughter bought some fancy food here that got to stay in the refrigerator. Now, you know that's doing too much. What is this? You want to say hi, honey? Everybody got their husbands. They say hi. He said, tell everybody he said hi. Come on back here, you big old black gorilla. That's I love my big old black gorilla. Oh, he brought his baby some chocolate chip cookies. As if I need any more chocolate chip cookies. He said he like his fluffy wife. He called me his fluffy wife. He like his fluffy wife. Okay. So my husband's name is D. I know everybody learns people's husbands' names and find out how much they support them and everything. So this is gonna be a regular thing, y'all. I think this is. Thank you. That's right. Come on with that, Miss Unbiased. That's what it say on my phone. When he calls me, it says my king. Yes, that because he treats me like a queen. He bought me all kind of queen crowns and robes and scepters and all that kind of stuff. And when I was riding a motorcycle and low riding, I'd be in those parades. I learned how to do the queen wave. That's why sometimes y'all see me on videos other places. I always have my crown on. Now, this weekend, I'm doing my hair. That's another thing Miss Joy is into natural hair. So my hair routine takes a little longer than most people because after I started, I get lazy and procrastinate and don't want to get through with it. But I'm doing a pre-poo right now with cocoa butter. And tonight I'm supposed to wash it and deep condition it and do a steaming. I use some all natural products called Miche, Miche. Honey, when you talk about the curls and the natural moisture in your hair and the flowing, and I mean, I never knew that having nappy hair could be so good. Because Lord knows I used to tell people I need a perm. I need to take stock in the perm, people, because my hair was so nappy it hurt when the wind blow. But I done moved to natural hairstyles now. So back to my sewing. I wasn't going to be here long, like I said. I want to thank all of you guys that gave me a leg up. I need you people, Miss Unbiased, you're going to have to teach me. Oh, and I'm jumping around. I'm sorry I do the little rabbit thing. Hey, precious pieces. Hi, my queen. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Miss Unbiased, I've been studying in the background with my sewing. I've been studying in brilliance. So I'm ready to learn what you got to teach me on that. But more so than that, somebody got to teach me how to do them. Okay, this piece look a little smaller than the rest of them. Hold up, y'all. I don't want to. Oh no, it's the right size. Okay, because they say all your squares have to be the same size. So I'm using 9 inch, yeah, 9 by 9 squares. Now you can buy some stuff called layer cakes, and I found that out from Miss Shawn and Miss Linda. That comes in 10-inch squares. But they were already 10-inch squares, so I wanted to cut up and get some different materials and different colors. So that's why I didn't buy those. But I'm gonna have to learn how to make those thumbnails, y'all. I don't know how to do the thumbnails, and I'm gonna want to come on every week. I gotta find a time when I'm not bumping with my family, because my family is everything to me, and everybody got a day. So now Darika come on late in the evening, so I'm thinking maybe Saturdays midway might be good, or come on right before Miss Shawn and them come on Sundays. But I'm going to pick a day, and it's going to be once a week. But throughout the week, I want to put up some shorts on what I'm working on. So when we come together, you can like, hey, well, how's that going, Miss Joy? And we'll go from there. Okay, so looks like I got most of this in order. But like I said, this is the size for a throw. I'm going to look to make something like a twin size or a full size. So I might need to make it better, but it will be ready for you guys to look at tomorrow in Miss Sean's live. Miss Sean and Miss Linda. So I'll be able to show y'all what, because I'm going to be working on this all night to get it going. I will cut out some more of these. See, I know this one is too small now. That must belong over there. I got some that I cut that were I had to do a whole bunch of cutting before I got the right size. I learned how to do that thing right. You have to do it away from you, and you have to hold it the right time. Because I didn't want to deposit no fingers down here on this mat. I need all my fingers, even though I don't play piano. But look here, you guys. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Miss Sean. I sure appreciate you. Okay, Miss Unbiased, I'll go through yours and look for that how to make thumbnails. I did see, I think one time I seen you do something over in, was it Creative Fabrica? One of those you were doing, I have a free paid membership. I have the pro. So whichever one that was on. I don't know if that was Creative Fabrica or if that was Canva. But one of those, because my business is a nonprofit. Honey, your twin is calling my phone. She's only calling me because you on it. Honey? Yeah, when he doesn't answer his phone, his twin calls me. So I'm supposed to make him answer the phone. But she's a spoiled brat. He had to tell her she didn't want him to marry nobody. But that story is we gonna talk about. Okay, I'm driving. We'll be home soon. Okay, Miss Sean, but I'm gonna surprise you tomorrow, Miss Sean, on what I'm doing. This here was just supposed to be a short to let people know that watched my sewing yesterday that I did not give up. I kept going. I followed through, and like I said, I'm gonna take some of these fat quarters here, and I'm gonna strip them up a little bit and give me something different in the middle, maybe, because I want the quilt bigger than a throw. I wanted at least a full size so it can throw on the bed or something. Oh, thank you so very much. I have quite a few, and I also found a trick from one of the ladies, Miss Shawn. I watch a lady called Chelsea from She Sews. She sews seams. She was telling a trick about how you buy some material to put on here to keep these rulers from being so slippery and everything. And I also found out today a trick on not using that water soluble stabilizer. I talk like I got a embroidery machine. I'm going to be embroidering, but I'm not. Oh, you love her? So good. You know about her. So that's why I've been studying, because everything she does is for beginners. And it seems real easy. I'm running out of here tomorrow because she made a bag today that I'm like, oh, there go the Christmas gifts. I can sew those bags. Look, it was just straight lines. That's all Miss Joy know how to do is straight lines right now. But I know how to sew them. I know how to thread the machine, wind the bobbin, and do straight lines. And because of this now, I guess I can say I can cut. But now all them lines wasn't straight either on my cutting. I probably could cut better if I was cutting somebody. That was back in my old days. No. Okay. Yes, you can use. Yeah. Oh, shelf liner. Oh, that wasn't what she used. She used some, it was called skateboard tape. It's a little piece of tape, and you can see through it. And she put them on each corners or whatever. It's that they put on the skateboard to keep their foot from slipping and whatever, skateboard tape. So that's what she put on there. So that's something. And another young lady today was using what is that? Is that like Reynolds wrap, that stick, the plastic wrap to use for the minky material? How it it gets all everywhere when you cutting it and everything. She was showing how to make a minky blanket. I'm not ready for that, but I was liking her idea on what she uses. That's so much cheaper. That Reynolds wrap was so much cheaper than buying sticky stabilizer because that costs too much to be using the way she was using it on a great big old blanket. You might as well buy a blanket to use that much stabilizer. But it's cling wrap. Yeah, it's a cling wrap. Yeah, that's it. That was it. That was it. Come on, unbiased. Unbiased. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all been in this business for a while. But look, I want to thank you guys for coming. Um, if you know anybody that send them my way to come over here and be some subscribers, so I can at least say I made my goal for the year. I've been on here a year now, and I'm trying to get 200 subscribers. So oh, thank you so very much for coming, Big Rooster. I hope you come again. Like I said, I'll be coming on here quite regular. I'll be on your thing all time of night, watching your replays and your shorts. But I'll be back on here tomorrow and show you how I put this stuff together and come up with the beginning of my topper for my quilt. I appreciate you. I love you. I care about you. And please remember, of all things, whether you see me or don't see me, I pray for my YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook family every day. So I am praying for you always. I care about you, and I want you to. Oh, Miss Sean, thank you so much. I want you to know that you got a friend in Miss Joy, and I'm a professional friend. You ain't got to pay me to keep your secrets. I keep your secrets no matter what. That's what a porch therapist do. Now I know what they taught me in school about therapy, but you got to know from the streets. You got to learn how to keep folks' secrets. Okay. So, bye. Have a blessed day. Good evening. If I don't see you no more, Merry Christmas. Have a blessed holiday. But I'm sure the people I see in here right now, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. So, that'll be fine. So, we'll see each other tomorrow. Bye bye.